Let's go to Greg, who's an Arsenal fan. Greg.
Good evening, gentlemen. You're right.
Yeah, Greg. All right, Greg. How are you?
I'm very well, very, very well. Thanks, Jay.
Look,
Jay, I was just gonna say, I spoke to you and Jason on Thursday night, and obviously you were quite flash with your predictions. But you heard about how Tottenham were going to turn us over and all that.
I think you're getting it wrong, Greg. I did not say that. All week I've said that we would draw this game. I said I'll be happy with a draw, 2-2. I knew it was going to be a big game. I knew it was going to be tight.
Just stick to what you said, Jamie.
I did. I said 2-2.
What I was going to say, hold on, what I was going to say, but that wasn't what I was going to say, to be fair. What I was going to say, Jay, was obviously what you were saying about Conte's got Arteta's number, they fold, he's too naive and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Generally, I wanted to ask you, on 70 minutes, Conte, he threw the towel in.
Yeah, he did.
Surely that's worrying.
It's not worrying, though, Greg, because the game was gone. Yeah, at the end of the day, I said about...
How's it gone?
20 minutes left. You've got Son, Kane and Richarlison.
Exactly.
Greg, the game was gone. We were 3-1 down. We're down to 10 men. As soon as Royale gets sent off, Conte knows the game's over. He knows the game's over. Because Arsenal were dominating possession, and we had 11 men on the pitch. And Royale kills us. He gets sent off. So he then got to protect the players. He's got a huge game on Tuesday in the Champions League. You playing on Thursday. You're playing on Thursday. We're playing on Tuesday.
What? This is about the Premier League.
But the game was gone, Greg. The game's gone. We're 3-1 down.
The
game's gone. The game's over.
Jamie,
we're down to 10 men.
There's a long time left in the game to get back into it, even with 10 men.
Gabby, shut up.
You can get back into it.
Gabby, shut up,
You can.
The game's over. It's 3-1. We're down to 10 men. There's no point trying to play the players. We've got a massive amount of fixtures.
But it's a local derby.
Knows that the game's
throw
over.
the towel in a local derby.
We didn't throw the towel. We got beat 3-1. We didn't go and get beat 6.
You just said that.
We didn't go and get beat 6-1, did we? We didn't get beat 6-1. It was 3-1. He made changes. He protected the players that he knows that he's going to need in the Champions League. We've got a huge game coming up.
Other managers don't do that. They'll keep Son on and they'll be like, let's go for it. Let's try. Even if we lose 4-5, let's try and get back in this game.
Then we're embarrassing ourselves even more.
I think you threw the towel in.
We did. Listen, he gave up the game.
You are rumbled.
He gave up the game. It's just annoying me because everyone's talking about this social media stuff and me saying that Conte had Arteta's number. If you listen to what I said the game's going to be tight. I can see it being 2-2. When it gets to the latter stages of the game, that's when Conte is very good at making substitutions and little tweaks. He didn't have the opportunity to change it because Royale got sent off and he's a liability and he cost us the game. So that's why we had to go and... in the end, you go, the game's over. Xhaka scores a great goal, 3-1. It's done. Get the players off the pitch that we need in the Champions League.
Fans, then it's over. Just give an apology, Jamie.
Shut up, Gabby, you idiot. What are you talking about? You're talking absolute nonsense.
Arteta was tactically a genius today.
How is he a genius?
The way he attacked Spurs,
he a genius?
Put it on your toes from the first whistle all the way
through the game.
Is
he? That's how Arsenal have played all season. And I said that is what's going to happen. We're going to soak up pressure. We're going to sit deep, and we're going to try and hit Arsenal on the break.
And
we did.
I don't think Arteta would have took his best players off.
It's over.
I don't think Arteta would have done that and took his best players off and saved them for the Champions League.
Because they're not in the Champions League. They're playing on Thursday nights. Let's go to Benjamin, who's a Liverpool fan. Benjamin.
Cool. Good evening, Gabby and Jack.
Good evening, mate. Go on, Benjamin.
Okay, first comment. Obviously, Trent, at right back, not doing the right job there, but I wanted Liverpool to do something special with it, maybe change the position. Put Trent into midfield, basically. Give us a bit more cutting edge in midfield with the passing range and with the long range shooting like Steven Gerrard does, right? And maybe bring that young Scottish lad in at right back. I think that would work perfectly.
Yeah, I'm worried for Trent because, I'm a massive fan of him, Benjamin. But he's struggling at fullback position, and he's getting found out. Teams now are targeting him.
Yeah, but if you put him into midfield, into the centre of the park, right, he won't be able to get taken out in the wide position as much. In behind him, basically.
Ben, what about Salah, Ben? Do you think he's seeing the way Haaland's scoring goals and he's snatching at things? Because, didn't score again today. He's not finding...
Mo Salah needs a little bit more time to set up, I think, with his new contract and that. I think Liverpool are not at the title race either. I think they can win the title this year anymore.
Liverpool can?
They can win the league, yes.
Really?
There's another thing we've got to look at on the bench today.
Benjamin, come on, mate.
Come on.
It's not April You're 11 points behind Arsenal. You're drawing at home to Brighton.
Does it matter, boys? We
Yes,
were
it does.
14 points last year behind Man City.
Yeah, Man City didn't have Haaland last year.
Well,
You've spent 70 million on Nunes, who's like, he's got Timberlands on whenever he controls the ball, and he gets brought on the 89th minute. 80 million pound striker gets 1 minute.
Criticise Nunes because I think you've got to let him settle in a few seasons.
Few seasons?
Yeah, well, at least this season, at least to bed him in like we've done with players in the past, right? Because you look at it with Liverpool, if you put Trent into midfield, you'll take away the way they're getting attacked down that side. There's another thing, if you look at Trent on that side, he's got the forward the other side, he doesn't track back. So you've got no one tracking back, protecting your fullback, basically. The wing back, well, effectively he's a winger if you want to be honest truth with him. If you could put some protection there, like when you got Henderson there, he tracks back. Another thing, you got Arthur sat on the bench, the Brazilian. I think he should be brought on today, actually.
All right, Benjamin. Benjamin, thanks for your call. It's been a tough game that for Liverpool. 3-3, Trossard hat-trick.